they ended up donating the property that we're going to build our next set of homes on. And this is a huge blessing to a small affiliate like ours. I mean, I'm a trained pastor. I'm not doing that anymore, so I like to use a lot of metaphor and stories and allegories. And so what their donation has done for us, you know, it's when you're putting a puzzle together, right? You always look for those corner edge pieces, because oftentimes the pieces are so scrambled, it's hard to put them together. So you look for those edges, you put them together, and what they did by their donation was they put the edges together of a beautiful puzzle that you're going to see put together over the next 2 years. And this really is just a wonderful, wonderful thing that I'm so excited to introduce the Botts family, Bill and Susanna. If you guys want to come up, I'm just so grateful to them. I can't tell you how grateful I am for their support.
Good to be here. Good to see so many faces.
We want to tell you how we came to this day. It started February of 2022. We'd had a vacation home in Chincoteague for 25 years. And we raised our kids there in terms of vacations, summertime fun. It was a beautiful place, but it was a second home. There's so many people in this country, in this state, in this county, who don't even own a home. And it just hit us, I can't tell you where and how and why, but it just hit us that we'd had 25 years of beautiful vacations and summertime memories in Chincoteague, and maybe it was time to do something different. So in February of last year, we sold our vacation home, and we used the money to buy the 4 building lots, 3 of which are here and 1 in the county. And then in August, we donated them to Habitat. And we met this gentleman here, and he was as enthusiastic as we were, and it just all came together. And he told us that this would be a way of jump-starting a 20-home, 2-year project with these 4 homes, and we were on board. But people ask, why? Why did you do this? The answer begins with our faith. As Christians, we are guided by the 2 greatest commandments. Love the Lord your God with your soul and with all your mind, and love your neighbor as yourself. We also Methodists, and Methodists are further instructed not just to serve others, but to also advocate for social justice. A social justice that's consistent with Christ's ministry. And because of pervasive injustice and inequality in our nation, we've always been advocates for affordable housing, because it simply is not enough affordable housing. And we've seen the transformation of people going from being renters to owners. We saw that with our own son. We didn't believe he was still our son when he became a homeowner. We said, wow. It's unfortunate, though, that initiatives too often have been inadequate in terms of addressing housing affordability, and if anything, it appears to be getting worse. And we felt, however modest it might be, we could be part of the solution through personal action. And that's why we donated the 4 building lots. And let us be clear, that does not make us virtuous. The way we look at it, it simply means we are serving others in need, which I think everyone was taught as they were growing up in their childhood. We could have remained anonymous donors, but we thought about it, and we thought if we disclosed our gift, it might inspire others to do something similar within their own abilities and inclinations. There's a lot in the literature about money and wealth and what it does to you. It can't buy you love, but it might buy you happiness if you spend the money in the right way. And there's said to be 5 main benefits to giving to donating to philanthropy. It can make you feel happy, of course. It's good for your own health. It's good for social connections. Look at all the different types of people gathered on one block this morning. It's evidence of that. It evokes gratitude, and hopefully it can be contagious. Maybe some of you will go home this evening and think, well, what can I do? What can I do? That would be a tremendous second wave of giving back to others. I guess finally want to convey our very best wishes for home ownership to the 4 families who will be living in the new homes. In our church, Fredericksburg Methodist in Fredericksburg, hopes, we were speaking with Mac Williams, hopes to form a team to work on the prefab and on site. In our church, we have a number of members who've been on mission teams that are construction oriented and who also are members, volunteers with SAWS, the group that provides ramps for handicapped people in their homes. So this is not just something to celebrate this morning. This is an ongoing thing, and we look forward to working with the homeowners.